And so it's everyone's favorite part of every game. The trading sequence after a quick arcade game, that is.
Oh, you're going for Cake Boy first. Do you know about the cheat?
Well...
You know about the cheat.
Yup. Yeah, I might, for when I do the bonus video for this... Oh, also, top quality gameplay right here, yay! I might later on try to actually get to level 15 normally in a bonus video, but I just wanted to get it out of the way first.
You're right, and that's actually the reason that I have the cheat in there.
This game sucks. That's the only line I will read, I promise.
Yeah, I really put it in there is just because Cake Boy... Like, I like Cake Boy, but I want to play 15 levels of it.
Yeah, it gets a bit repetitive after a while.
Yeah. And that was kind of the
Pizza
point.
everywhere.
It's like a little mini game. I probably put the book a little too far into the game. I think that's one of the ones that people have a hard time finding.
Yeah. I don't get why. It's just I instantly found out you could beat up the refrigerator and then just kept on whacking it. Or
yeah, the refrigerator is an easy one.
Oh, you were talking about the Cake Boy one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I suppose once you find all the other items, it's easy to figure out that Cake Boy has something to do with it. It's just you don't know about the cheat, so it can be
right. Unless you go to Game Facts.
Yeah. Also, the Fairy Queen's entrance always makes me laugh. Just like, whoop, now.
She tries her best.
Dan at a Dan ending. Or landing, not ending. Wow, English. And I believe in the manual, journal, whatever, diary thing, what are they called again?
The notebooks.
Notebook. In her notebook bio, it says that her older sister was actually the Fairy Queen, but then she decided to become a cook.
Yes.
And that actually factors into gameplay. As we'll see, not in this video, but later on. So I actually am going to show off all of the notebooks later, but that's going to be on a bonus video, and that's not going to be co-commentary. I'm just, because trying to read that on post-commentary and with someone else with me would be... So yeah, that one little the game sucks part thing that I read earlier, and that will be the only text I read in this game, I promise.
That's okay, I forgive you.
And that bird thing that teleports you throughout the town, as much as I don't want to bring it up, the hair reminds me, the hair and the face remind me of Kara.
So who?
That, you know, Kara from Undertale. That,
oh, yeah. The other one. The angry one.
Yeah, was that an intentional design, or did it just happen?
No, that, most likely no. There is one character in this game, and you're on, oh wait, one more screen. There is one character in this game who is actually intentionally designed after an Undertale character, but nobody else was.
Huh. It's that one, yep.
There she is.
And that cat up there on the roof, it took me a while to figure out that you could actually talk to him. I couldn't figure out how to get onto the roof, even with the harpy wing on my side. But it's a lot easier than it sounds. We'll deal with that later. He's the one who has all the notebooks.
Yeah, you're collecting his notebooks for him. I don't know where he learned to read and write, but he's got that down.
Yeah, and okay, fine, I won't wear the outfit. Jeez. Also, I keep on accidentally exiting out of the menu whenever I try to change costumes, just because the button is actually pretty weird for putting on and taking off costumes.
Yeah, that was actually fixed in the most recent version that's about to go out in a little bit. It just changes to the regular button. It used to be so you could listen to the dialogue, but it was kind of a pain, so I fixed it.
Yeah. And also, one note, I know about the DLC costume. The only reason I haven't gotten it yet is because I would need a good excuse to even if I was paying for it with my own money, which is usually how I buy things on Steam, to just pay for a tiny costume in a free game with my dad's credit card, even if it's just $1.
Oh yeah, I understand that. Like, it's not there, I'm not expecting anyone to buy the DLC. People were just looking for a way to give money to the game. I eventually buckled down and put a thing in.
Yeah, when I can deal with that, when I have my own credit card, I'll just get that out of the way, but until then, yeah.
You don't have to. It doesn't really matter a lot either way. Like, I'm thankful for people who do buy it, but I would never expect it.
This guy seems like a cross between Papyrus and the gold skeletons from Castlevania.
Yes, people have said that, and the creator of the skeleton doesn't like that too much. He actually, a lot of these characters were actually designed before Undertale was released. So I think the trailer might have been out, so they probably knew about the skeletons, but the popularity hadn't really kicked in yet. I don't believe. I don't know how long that game has been popular.
Also, is this girl a ghost, or...?
She is, I don't know what they're called. Those little animals, Wooper is actually based, the Pokemon Wooper is based on that animal. It's the same animal. It's
Wait.
Pink fish guys.
It's not a... Wooper isn't just based off of satellite dish or anything like that?
No, Wooper's actually based off an animal. I don't remember what they're called. There's some crazy name, starts with like an X or something. But they're based off the same animal.
I'll have to look that up then.
I'll find it. I'll link it after this video.
And secrets.
Yeah, that fish girl and the bird we were talking about before were also designed by the same person who designed me. And he also drew that painting that's in the bank. Which we'll probably see again.
So this bird is kind of mean to Khimera. Or, Chelsea, why do I keep doing that? This is like the case of Link isn't Zelda. I'm sorry. I constantly call her Khimera by accident.
That's all good.
I'm not meaning to. Also, that little witch girl with the sword, is she from any of your other games, or...?
No, actually the girl with the sword is a friend of mine who actually I made this game for. It was his character he created in an MMORPG we played at one point for like 10 minutes and then got bored of.
I don't know. I find that witch girl kind of cute, is all.
Oh, are you talking about the... are you talking about the mouse girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, sorry. She's pretty adorable. She's probably one of like the best sprites.
Yeah.
The best NPC sprites I did in this
part,
game.
That is just cruel, Mr. Bird. That is just cruel.
The bird is actually from another game.
Yeah, I haven't gotten around to playing any of the other games that you made yet.
They're all bad. This is the best one. It doesn't get any better than this.
I know that there is a secret boss in this game that I have fought before that is from one of those other games. And
yes,
there's also... And that fancy ghost also mentioned something that happened in one of your other games.
Yes. He's talking about, he's actually talking about my first game, Vista Quest.
Oh.
Well, my first publicly available game.
Interesting. Red Pepper gotta raise that, power... I'm making a Mario and Luigi, a very obscure Mario and Luigi reference that likely no one would get without me explaining.
I can back you up on that.
Chelsea just... almost everything she does makes me laugh. And yeah, there you can see I did the down attack out of frustration. Why do I need Harpy Wing?
It's the best one. One of my regrets with this game is not having it available from the beginning.
Yeah, but alas. At least it does, even though it is essentially a double jump, it does function as more than a double jump. In that, even if that's, not a lot of people use the rest of the flaps.
Yeah, like I guess it wasn't really intentional, but I thought it would be cool if you could keep flapping and slow your descent, and then it became a good way to keep dashing in midair over and over again. And now it's a good trick you can do.
Ah, that's how they do that skip in the snow level.
Yes, if you time it really well, the double jump flap is just enough to keep you airborne while your dash cools down.
Ah, I'm tempted to try that now. And this was a nice touch. This is a prime example of the devs think of everything.
Yes, I actually I legit made the entire trading quest just for that sequence. Just so you could do that.
Well, that's a very, very, very good reason to make a trading quest.
I've got my priorities in order.
Yep.
The rest of it's just fillers, just for that one. Being able to check that cover.
Well, filler and to be able to get the treasure tracker.
Right.
And blah, talking to people who don't matter. Well, they matter to someone, but in the course of the game, they don't really. That sounded mean.
Yeah, some characters do a little bit more than others, but most of the NPCs in town are designed by somebody. I only did like a handful of them. It actually tells you when you beat the game who did what.
Huh. And we're finally venturing out of the town. And punching walls accidentally. And just doing everything wrong entirely. And here we go again. Maybe she'll get it this time.
She won't get it.
Nope. Every time. Chelsea is pretty smart for someone who was just born a day ago.
Well, technically, her brain was pre-programmed, so she gets to she comes with street smarts right out of the box.
Yeah. And attitude, and the power to beat the ever-living dollar signs out of anyone.
That's what she's made for.
That's another thing I like. Whenever you beat a boss, just exploding money. And even if you don't collect it all, it gets auto-collected after a bit.
Yes, that was important, because I didn't want you to lose money that way, because that'd be a pretty cheap way to lose your rank.
Thank you for that anti-frustration feature. And with that, we're done with the trading sequence. Couldn't get the word out. And so
the Lucky Chax Doll actually is a recurring item in my games.
Huh. And just like Mimi, I can't figure out where I'm going next. So yeah, next video we'll be tackling Amelia's level.
Well, that worked out.
Yep.